Good evening, everyone. How we doing? Happy Halloween. I know I was like pushing this to the last possible minute. Still adding like last minute touch-ups on that horror game I'm making. It is still gonna be released tomorrow. How's everyone doing though? Happy day before Halloween. It's the eve of All Hallows Eve. Onion rings. Oh, only one onion ring. We'll check out the festival here in just a sec. You're doing good? Glad to hear it. I need to make a pumpkin. I don't have a pumpkin made yet. I got in here and immediately hopped into the festival just for the starting soon screen. Basti, what? It is 1 a.m. You're watching this from an island in an Atlantic hotel. Well, welcome. So here's my plan. I'm gonna make a pumpkin. And maybe talk a little bit about where the game is. It's practically done. There's a couple of like sound effects I want to add, a couple of like hints to the puzzles, but you can go from the beginning to the end. And I'm mostly happy with where it's at. Let's design my ghost. One thing that I really want to do. Oh, can I not change this? My name is Seriously Glamorous Celebrity. So that's how you'll find me. It's a good thing that you've nearly finished the game. I know. I was so concerned that I wasn't going to do it in time. But here we are. It's not exactly where I would have liked it to be. But it's certainly... Oh, we'll mute Lo-Fi Girl as we have Beethoven in the background here. It's not exactly where I would have liked it to be. But I'm definitely happy with what I did and everything that I've learned. One more thing I want to mention, and I'm going to yap about it constantly throughout the stream tonight, is at some point I want to take a group photo with all the ghosts in chat watching, if anyone happens to be playing this right now. I also will take a photo of anyone whose pumpkins are in here, and I will add that into the game. I will make a special photo frame in Blender offline, and then add it into the level somewhere. So let's go ahead. Do this classic eyes. You kind of like that mouth. No, I'm sorry, Basti. Crop me in, I will. We're gonna find a... Find a good mouth here. I kind of like the O-shaped one early on, like this one. You like the vampire fangs? You can't be there. No, it's all right. It's all right. You guys are here in spirit. Oh, I don't have any hats. So sad. Let me also start Daisy so she can start collecting some chat points for everyone. That way she can also mark down who's here tonight, at least who's chatting. So far, I think I'm the only one playing. Well, welcome on in. Okay. She's alive. Okay. I think that's good. Let's carve the pumpkin out a little bit. Select a pumpkin to start carving. I like the big one, but it's not orange enough. I'll go medium. Okay, how do I do this? I played this once. Okay, scrape tool, cut tool. The ghost face looks like me when the teacher is explaining something and he asks us if we understand what he just said. Get the music back. Top tip, choose a smaller pumpkin. Yeah, I was just thinking, I remember last year, like, you had a hard time finding available space. Should I, like... I don't know. Should I put like a face, or should I do like the snowflake logo, or what should I do? Should I do the shark? Hey, Blue, how you doing? Happy Halloween. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to do the snowflake logo. Do I have it open somewhere? Oh, here it is. Star, crescent moons, and then hooks. How does this tool work? Okay, I might be able to do that. So three crescent moons, and then smaller ones inside of it, and then the hooks, or the little thorns, I could probably do as a, carve rather than a cut, because this is a cut, I think. Trust me, the flag logo is harder to make than it looks. Uh-oh. We'll have our side-by-side. It's much easier in Blender when you have all the tools there. Like, all the fancy, like, auto geometry and stuff. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely want to work on it a bit more. One of the things I want to add to it potentially tonight is a disclaimer that it's not quite where it needs to be yet. There's a lot that I wasn't quite able to add. Let's try that again, but we'll be a little bit more brave. Go a bit faster. So I guess I should talk about some of the things that didn't make it in. One of them was the sleeping mechanic. And not because I didn't like the idea, and even when I was testing it out with just some like placeholder stuff, it was really cool. And that's one of the things that I am kind of disappointed isn't making the cut, mostly because there wasn't the time to do it. Yeah, no need to rush it. No, of course I don't mind. One of the reasons why one of the most important things with me was making this game as accessible and shareable as possible. Not necessarily just because, oh, I want as many people, they need to play my game. But more so, you've all heard me say this hundreds of times if you've been here in the past. That was a lot of the fun of, like, the scary stories growing up. Is that you didn't need, a 3080 to share it with friends at like a Halloween birthday or a Halloween party or something. I will say, unfortunately, I did prioritize just getting the game done. I don't know if it's optimized to work on the browser. That might come either over the weekend or at some point in the near future, because it won't be a lot of changes needed, but it would certainly be some. In this past week or so, I just started working as fast as I could, rather than trying to work fast and optimize it for browser support, which is kind of what I'd been doing towards the beginning and for most of it. But just as a heads up. Oh, give me a sec. Hey, Darth, how you doing? Yeah, I understand we all feel comfort when we create something people care for. Of course, I absolutely understand. We all know you're incredibly narcissistic. There are plenty of chatters here who, and there are plenty of viewers that just kind of watch, and the term on it for internet memeage is called lurking. And that's perfectly fine. I always try to acknowledge them towards the end of each stream, because not everyone wants to chat. A lot of folks are watching on TV while they're doing something else. But I appreciate them being here nonetheless. That's kind of rough. Alright, let's redo at least that one. The right one I think is okay. It's not perfect. Like 5 or 6 months ago? Well, welcome back, welcome back. Glad you were able to drop by. To catch you up to speed, for the Halloween season, I decided to make a much smaller horror game than the one that I'm currently working on, because I've got essentially 2 projects now. One of them is releasing within the next 24 hours. Much smaller than that first project that I showed off probably earlier in the summer. Oh, Darth Grayson! I remember that one. Daisy keeps track of the usernames internally, so you should still have all the chat points. That's a thing I haven't used in a while, but if any of you are curious, the more you chat and the more often that you're here, the more points you earn. So, there are a few things you can do with it. Later on, I want to add more. I just haven't brainstormed too much with that idea. Imagine IRL pumpkin carving stream. That'd be cool. I was carving a pumpkin yesterday, and I was thinking the exact same thing. I carved it so that I could wear it as a hat for my office Halloween party today. I wore it like a helmet. I cut like a face into it and then wore it. Surprisingly difficult to pull that off. My head could not fit into that pumpkin. I'm somehow like the old principal you only see when the governor comes to the school. Perfectly symmetrical shapes here. Nothing but. Okay, and now we can hopefully just scrape the rest. I think the rest of that shape is just... Yeah, they're just like V's with lines in them. Oh, why is that scrape so... What? How do I make that... Can I make that smaller? Did you finish the Horror Mansion one? No. So that's the one that on Monday we're going to be going back to. I kind of went on a training arc to do the Halloween one. So, full lore drop. For anyone who's just kind of come back since, like, I was working on the Mansion one. The Mansion one is still very much my, like, flagship. That's the one, like, that's the one that I really have been focusing on my time on and being very particular with the details with it. But I recognized that it still had some time to go until it was done. And I wanted to release something for Halloween, and that one wasn't quite ready yet. So what I did is I took some of the source code and designs from that game, and then I kind of made like a spin-off prequel, which is what we've been working on stream for the past few months. It's so close to being like, if only that carve tool, or that... Oh, that's an odd shape in the middle. Let's undo that. If only that carve tool, like, if I could make it a bit smaller. Phone's going to... We're one of the only people that I watch that make and do horror games. Ooh. You really will do anything to delay playing Alan Wake 2's DLC. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, there are plenty of software and game developers that stream. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to... Okay, it's fine. We didn't lose too much progress to begin with. Hold on. Let's just cut that out of the video. Welcome to Pumpkin Festival. Happy Halloween, everyone. The one at the lake? I did, I did. I just didn't have a chance to reply. I do often see a lot of these. A lot of the posts. Alright, let's go with this one. Professional streamer. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, first time cutting this pumpkin. Now, I know a lot of the audience, especially this late into the evening here in the United States, I know a lot of you aren't from the States. So, are y'all celebrating Halloween? Wherever you might be at? You're the first one in my server? Hold on. Let's see if it tracks it. That does sound familiar. But I think it gives me a list. I can't remember if Daisy was first. I feel like she came afterward. Right? Because it got to a point where I was like, okay, let's... You know, the Discord auto mod isn't the best. So I just kind of hacked one together. Oh, it was your first server to join. Oh, really? Well, that's still an honor. Thank you. I mean, these look about as good as my carvings IRL, so... I kind of wish you could click and drag to cut this, but I would imagine that's a lot more difficult to program in, so I'm not really going to complain here too much. All right, let's try to cut the centerpiece, because it's these, so it's like this. At a book of my Minecraft world, I had the first people in the Discord, but after an update, whenever I opened it, immediately shuts. What? Let's see. Page 5. Me, Blaze. Oh, I remember him. Jebediah 2, Palsa, who does really cool art. I don't know if he's still around. Z, and I think I remember who that was. And then we started getting to the rest of the legacy. Also, I don't see you, Basti, so I don't know how accurate this is. Because you were watching the streams before I even had a schedule out. It might be because you're a mod. Like, it moved your place. I don't know. Sort oldest first. Okay, no, there we go. It was wrong. There you go. You're third. You watched it, yep, you were here before I started doing game development. Honestly, I think I like doing the game development streams more. At first, it was like almost uncomfortable to do them because a lot of my game dev process was just sitting and staring at the screen. But now I got over it. It's like, all right, you will all sit here and watch as I contemplate what to do next. So it's rare for me to do one of your streams. I do want to do more afternoon streams. Be perfectly honest. How would it look if I, like, made a circle out of it? If I can make a circle. Oh, also, I need to update this in the Discord, but the streamer who I mentioned was streaming tomorrow, found out is not. So, happy Halloween! There are plenty of people who will be live, and plenty of people posting videos, so I'm sure you have your favorites that you'll go to. This looks like a Christmas ornament. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of the carving. I hope the undo goes back far. That's a yikes. Okay, Carve Tool's a sham. I'm one of the first YouTubers you step to and you don't really do horror. Whoa! That is an honor. Alright, you know what they say, third time is a charm. Isn't that the Doom Demon? I do like Forsaken. I think it's also like there are plenty of people who drop by that I feel like, oh, I messed this up already. That don't like care for horror either. And I think it's like watching and being part of the development process for a horror game is a lot more chill than playing it yourself. And honestly, I would even say funny sometimes. I don't know if you guys were here when I was trying to make that nurse model in Blender. What was it? On Monday? Or last week? But boy, oh boy, am I amazing at Blender. And it was so good that we were just like laughing and having such a funny time. What is going... You don't do any fandom? Honestly, respect. Okay, now we do the minor crescent moons. This looks garbaggio. Hold on. Let's at least fix that left one. Oh no, that also looks garbage. Hold on. I don't know why it's so goofy. I think it's because that Riot one was bad. And was too small. Take your time. I mean, that's a good point. I don't need a rush to the festival. Although Basti probably wants to get some sleep, but he probably wants me to find his pumpkin first. So I won't take too long on this. Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. It just... Maybe it was the side of the pumpkin that was the issue. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. If I can say so myself, instantly off to a better start. Right? That's not just me. Basti, I'm sorry to say, you're not getting to sleep tonight. Hey, Raph, how you doing? Welcome on in. A saying my father had, more speed, less haste. Or was it more haste, less speed? I don't remember. Meow. Honestly, could be worse. Let's keep going. You're brushing your teeth. So when you say you are in the Atlantic, like, that is an ocean. What do you mean? I mean, don't dox yourself, but I still think it's funny. Unless Atlantic is just like a geographical position on the planet, but I don't think so. Pretty sure that's the ocean. Being stranded on an island sounds increasingly tempting with each passing day. Honestly, that's why Animal Crossing blew up the way it did. People were like, what? I can pretend to be on an island full of nothing but just, like, animals that want to give me gifts? Sign me up. Oh, I see. You're on an island. Honestly, we might be cooking with this pumpkin. Honestly, we might be cooking with this pumpkin. How close is it? Oh, borderline identical. Oh, no, don't. Stop. I'm an Animal Crossing Day 1 op. It feels like a second job and I hate it deeply. Always wanted to be a game dev. I mean, it's probably the best and easiest time to jump in. It's free to start. All the tools usually run on pretty, like, low-end hardware, at least to begin with. And it's just fun. I mean, you're always welcome to drop by here and ask questions if you get stuck or have an idea you want to try to pull out. Let me see if I can sign my name. Oh, nice. Okay, hold on. Can I do cursive with this? And then check this out. Oh, wait. I'm going too fast. Triple sevens in the name. I have your name signed on my pumpkin. Of course, that's because that is your name. The one problem is I don't know how to start. Oh, dude, starting is easy. Start with Unreal Engine, use one of the default like profile templates, and then boom. And then look at that template and ask to yourself, well, how can I make a game out of this? That's how we made that marble game that's playable in browser. Oh, and if you don't know what that is, let me save this before I destroy it on accident. Name your creation. All right. This is a game I made for a game jam with a couple different people. And this is just... Oh, yeah. This is just, like... oh, don't worry about that. Like, one of the basic templates that Unreal Engine gives you on startup. And we just, like, this ball character. And we just made some platforms, added a jump feature to it. There we go. And then there's, like, a few different levels. Does this cost anything to do game dev? Nope, it is free. Even if you want to sell your game, Unreal Engine is not going to take any money out of it unless you make $1 million off of it. And that is, like, that's not being, like, haha funny. Like, no, that's legitimate. Unless your game sells over $1 million worth of copies, they're not going to take any money out of it. So you can even sell it for free. Unreal Engine, yeah, there it is. I've got it to me first. Let's go to the festival. Should we do main server or extra server? What do you think? Bass, you said you're in the extra? So I can just do it 1 penny off of a mill and get it all. Yep. Probably. I mean, I don't know if they have any stipulation on that. I don't want to learn Blender, but I'd probably upload my models to Discord for people to use. That'd be cool. You can do it on Itch. That place where you can upload games for free. You can also upload your models. And if you want to upload them for free, but maybe make it to where people can donate if they want to, you can set that up through itch.io also. What do we got here? Also, Basti, remind me, let's go find yours first. And then we'll take a photo with it. How do you do camera mode? Selfie cam. We'll take a selfie with it. Oh, you're in the boring world. Let's see. Welcome! Ghost Town welcomes you back for the 2025 Halloween season. This year marks the 1005th annual festival, and there's plenty to see and do. Show off carved pumpkins on the festival grounds. Award a badge to your favorite pumpkin each day. Get lost in the maze of madness. See a public domain classic film in our local theater. Become trapped for eternity in the Haunted Mansion. Embody Sisyphus as you ascend a challenging climbing tower. Scream with delight as you haunt the hayride. Make friends with ghosts and others. Do not illegally trespass in restricted areas, and more. Do not depart with regrets. The festival will vanish once again and the conclusion of this year's Halloween season. At the conclusion, I read that correctly, don't worry about that. Please join us again in October 2026. You're behind me? Where are you at? Where? He's right behind me, isn't he? There are things you like and are good and dislike, but are good at. Oh, is this you? Take a photo. Alright, let's explore. A million away, there's a very long road. Let's see if we can find any, like, pumpkin carvings that I recognize, like any logos or stuff. Oh, that's a cool one. Whoa! Boo! I've got a flashlight. Ghost cat. Whoa. Is that Iron Mouse? Whoa, I like that one. I'm kicking myself. A job application pumpkin would go hard. Oh, Adventure Time? I never saw that show, but everyone I knew loved it. And then they just kept making more and more when I think the show should have just ended. Pizza. I love pizza. Retweet. Oh, that's cool. Love. What? The Barn of Terror? Okay. That? Curb! Oh, the pumpkins are loading in. Wah! Oh no. The Eye Patch Pumpkin reminds me of a fun fact. If you pirate Alan Wake 1, it works completely fine, but for the whole game, Alan has a cool pirate eye patch. Cool, cool. Change your name back to Dark Grayson. This is where mine... Oh, okay. It's in the boring... Is it called the boring dimension? I thought it was just called the extra one. Or are you just making it up? Whoa! Flint and steel. Whoa, UFO. Fun. Alright, let's explore a little bit. Hit each, then change dimensions. Oh, escape, not each. Hold on. Look at that. Ride may be too spooky. Oh, no. There's no getting off this train. Spider's got a deep voice. Oh, I might have been doing the same thing. Was I saying dark? Oh. Was that Bam Margera. Uh-oh. Oh no. Not this, not the meme. Oh. Oh. I made a friend. Who's that? Jared Leto. Ah. Too spooky. Congratulations! I couldn't read the rest. Is that it? Did we survive? I just placed my pumpkin, and if you want to find it, just know it's a poor excuse for Huggy Wuggy. Uh-oh, where is it? How is there a shadow and the chair is empty? Ghosts. Or aliens. Well. Make a pumpkin with Alan on it. There is always next year. And if any of you are watching this and you're here almost exclusively for... Okay, this loops again. For the Halloween stuff, even though I stream year-round, I will be doing the Halloween game-making thing again next year. I will try to plan it out a bit better, but you know what? We pretty much hit the finish line this time anyway, so... That proves that it can be done. Okay, it's by some big barn. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Okay, let's look for a big barn. And what is this? Let me on. Let me on, let me on, let me on. We will find the big barn this way. Uh-oh. I can't see. I was told there would be free candy up here. What was that? Okay, we'll look for it. I'm a little, preoccupied. It's my goal this year to get better at art. I'm gonna become cracked at drawing so I can be the first person to make rotted fan art. Oh, dang, he's busting many moves. And a hip. We come in peace, but we'll tear up your dance floor. It's so mesmerizing. I don't know what else to say. How do I leave? Oh. You all alone tonight, bud? How am I the only one that doesn't like EDM on this road trip? I wish I was in bed. Jeremy's my ride home. Poor homie. How do I leave? Oh, wait. Is that a secret? That's parkour. Hold on. Wait for your ride. Yeah. 3 pins? Click to the pin. How do I get back? We just jump? Okay, well, let's go to Empty World and we'll come back to Strange World. Or was it? Boring World? Oh, visit alternate, I see. What was it called? The Boring World. Okay, you're in the barn over here. No, I'm not human. Heard that was a good game. Oh, I'll take. Was it this barn? Loved the check engine light, Pumpkin. I guess I'll leave the stream because I will be in college. So good night for all. Good night! Happy Halloween. Get some sleep. Have a good day at schools. Oh, this. The mechanic one. Bam, bam. Wow. That's where you remember putting it. You can't quite remember. Are you sure it was Boring World? There are a couple of other barns though. Maybe it's the other one. Bye-bye. Oh, you saw it? What pumpkins were it next to? Trying to account for the delay. Left wall on a shelf. Oh. Is it this one? I see little snowflakes, potentially. That's it. Is this Alan? Mildly glamorous skeleton. It is kind of a shame that I can't, like... flashlight camera mode. Alright, how do I place my pumpkin down? Let's put mine here, too. Oh, no, this one's almost full. Alright, I'll have to find somewhere else. There you go. That's for you. You know what, let's take a photo of you and your badge. Oh, actually, I don't know if it'll show. We already got some photos. Yeah. I was hoping, like, I could, like, grab the pumpkin and twirl it around, but I guess not. See, what other options do I have? I think that's it. Unless camera mode has something I missed. No. Oh, wait, what are the filters? Alright. We also gotta find Ohm's pumpkin, too. The skeleton band. Okay, that's gonna be back in the other world, right? Head on back. We were in the strange world? The barn with the skeleton band. Have a good night, Raph. Take it easy. Take it easy. What game is this? This is called, crap, what is it? It's like Pumpkin Festival. Annual Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival. Oh, you said it was by the maze, right? Uh-oh. It's stuck? Oh, no. Oh, I see a barn. Oh, this is the barn. Alright. Where's your pumpkin? On the right side of the entrance? On the ground? Or like on a shelf? Outside on the ground. Is it the clove? Oh, it was a Poppy Playtime thing, right? Is that this? The one next to it. Oh, this? Huggy. There you go. Pose. Oh, I forgot that you're here too. All right, get closer to the pumpkin. There you go. There you go. Nice. Nice. I wish we could name pumpkins. Yeah, I can understand why he didn't let that happen though. Because then he'd have to add in some kind of moderation system. And especially because this game is free, like, totally respect him not doing that. Is there space here for me to put my pumpkin? Because I don't know, you said you placed it, oh, I thought that was a thing to place. We might have to go adventuring. Oh, here's one. Oh, but it would block the snowflake. I would either have my name or snowflake. We'll look around, but that's a... Oh, struggling. That's a potential. I like the haunted... Let's see if we can find an environment that's, like, kind of rotted-esque. Like, as close as we could potentially muster that has space. I just saw someone make... Mechanism Minecraft, that was great. Did you used to do Minecraft? If that question was directed to me, I did, yeah, a while ago. Loved that game. That was like, early channel, though. Stopped playing it, not because the game isn't fun, but just because I played a bunch of it. Everything in there looks full. Back when he was on Rooster Teeth, oh yeah. Shame that they're dead now. Oh, this might be cooking. Like on the bench. Oh, boo-hoo. Imagine if they weren't and getting rotted on Rooster Teeth. Oh, that would be crazy. Well, they're like reopening Rotted or Rooster Teeth, supposedly. There was no space in this one, right? Oh, that's absolutely too cramped. Boo doo 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 doo. Yeah. This is the mistake we all make. Maybe on the haunted trail. The haunted trail. Oh, look at the teeny tiny one. Among Us? Sorry, I was like a sleeper agent. You wish you could have it all year round so you could practice for next year. That's funny. I get in this barn? Oh, probably not. Looks like just that piece. Oh! Oh! Honestly, this is rotted enough for me. There's like a passcode here. I've even used this asset. Alright, it's going here. Boom. Deadly Spoopy Pumpkin. Pose. Pose. What? You're telling me? Oh, it's on the alien. Like, that's the UFO, isn't it? I doubt it's 0090. No, shoot. Alright, I'm not that invested. Huh? Oh, I don't know if I was supposed to walk in there. I wish I had loved a piece of fiction as much as Alan Wake. That's easier to draw. Oh. Maybe one day. Oh, crap, I'm stuck. Yep. But the secrets, I don't know where to find them. Make the protagonist easy to draw. Cool. Pumpkin Festival! Oh man, I need to get a new headset. This one's like hurting my ears. Alright, we can take a peek at another world and explore a little bit. Oh, gross. The only other thing I'd make a drawing of is arguably significantly harder to draw. Robot dinosaurs and hyper-realistic people in Zero Forbidden West. The out of this world. See who's here. Algorithmically selected pumpkins. DK. Burb. Larry? I don't know who... Well, what's Larry? Like SpongeBob? That's the only Larry I know. Gengar. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Oh, nice. I'm just watching this and really nothing else. Honestly, how else would you want to spend a Thursday night before Halloween? That would be a sick pumpkin. Never played CR. Oh, Crash Royale. The skeleton from Crash Royale is called Larry. Oh, got you. Oh, candy. Is that... What kind of candy is that? Is that like the, not Skittles, but like the discs of, like, flavored sugar? The Maze of Madness? Oh, it's cheating. My bad. Have y'all ever done a corn maze? Or just like a hay maze? They're kind of fun. There are some like very popular ones here in the United States. Mostly in like the rural cities. You don't live in America Crunch, yeah. You've done one? When you were little. Never done one, but it looks fun. I wish there were like fun adult things to do for like Halloween and stuff. And I know like we have the haunted houses and stuff. Like, awesome. I actually do very much enjoy those. But most like Halloween celebration as an adult is just drinking. And look, you never need to convince me to drink. Like, but there's more to it than that. Like, I don't know. I feel like as a kid, you have so many options, so many different fun things to do for the holiday, and as an adult, it's like, well, X. Oh no. I trespassed in a cornfield? Uh-oh. Well, I'm lost. It's also interesting that he went with a hay maze or a hedge maze instead of a head. English words, come on. He went with a hedge maze rather than a hay maze or corn maze. Not that there's anything wrong with a hedge maze, but not what I would expect for us. Oh! Let me in. We did it! Oh. Hold on. We are close to diding it. Unless this is the did it. Whoa! Front entrance! I did not cheat it. I beat the Maze of Madness and all I got was this t-shirt. You know what? At least he got the t-shirt. I would love one of those things. Oh, we're going to the tip top. Finn! I lost myself in that maze. Lol, where am I? Nice. Look at what we can see now. I would have broke my legs. if I had any... Oh, I'm stuck again. Hold on. New plan. Let's go back to the world that's poppin'. Strange world. How long have we been cooking for? Hour 15. I'm debating whether we move over to... I was gonna do game development tonight offline. Potentially do a little bit of it live before we sign off. I don't know. I feel like this would be a cozy stream just to keep it this game and then sign off there. I don't know if y'all have any thoughts. Also, is anyone... Blue and I already took a group photo. But is anyone else playing this right now that's watching that wants to pop in? Alan Wake 2 DLC? And not tonight. Not before I have my game finished. I need... Okay, I have it written down. Let's actually get a good view so we have a cool looking backdrop as I talk. You're really rubbing it in. So one thing I need to do is I need to add widgets for like the button controls. So like when you're playing the piano to tell the player what spacebar does. I already added the widget for what keys do what on your keyboard on the piano. I need to add... So I didn't have time to do the Ouija board with the chairs. I very like faintly got it set up, but I wasn't happy with like the half-baked workaround I made. So I'm gonna make it a slightly more simple puzzle, but I have to make at least like 1 or 2 more assets to do it. That shouldn't be too difficult, because that's just making assets. That's not making any blueprint attached to it. It's just, an object in the world. So that shouldn't take too long. I need to add a couple of sound effects to the piano, and I need to add a way to like end the game. Because right now you can beat the game, but all it does is it just prints a message in the top left corner that says win. So, not quite what I want. I'm not... Oh, sorry. That was OMS. Yeah, my bad. And then, what else? Oh yeah, some sound effects to, like, the light switches stuff. So, mostly, like, little tweaks. The critical path is definitely adding the widgets to tell the player how to play the puzzle. Creating the assets rather than doing the Ouija board thing. And then ending the game. Worst part is I just got the idea for the best pumpkin carve. Well, don't leave us hanging. Don't leave us hanging. I just watch and don't talk. That's fine. Leave whenever you have to, Darth. For a lot of folks, it's late, so definitely prioritize sleep over just coming to hang out. There's not too much happening tonight. We're just kind of kicking back, celebrating Halloween, chatting it up. Let's do a little bit of game dev. Because I do kind of want to keep chatting a bit, and, maybe we'll pop back. There's still some work I ought to do. Oh, also, real ones will know the answer to this question. Maybe only one of you might, but that's fine. Potentially none of you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Does anyone here that's chatting know who this is? Currently a big fan of Folk Singer. They have 4 characters in their song, each with distinct masks. Daisy. Hey! Daisy's close. That's a character we had before in the past. But it is Mari. Uh, is that lore accurate, Mari? No, she's not here timeline-wise. But she was an asset that was vaguely human-shaped that I made a long time ago. And it's like, you know what? If it's dark enough, you can't tell. So she's here. Actually, you know what? Now's a great time to import those images. Because it's something I want to make sure I got done. But I just hadn't had the opportunity to yet. So let's do that right now so I don't forget. If any of you don't know, in the art channel of the Discord, there's a section, or you can upload art. And give me just a second here. I'm going to hide the screen because I don't know what this will show. Okay, no, that's fine. Save image. I always try to make a Roblox game, or, oh, you don't know how to script. I've heard Roblox isn't too difficult. I've heard it, I mean, I would assume with any, like, engine or language, there's a pretty harsh learning curve. So, like, my advice is always going to be, you're never going to be perfect at first. But you're also never going to be good if you don't start. Like, I was absolute dog water at game development. If you watch the streams from, like, 2 years ago, I couldn't make a doorknob that looked like anything that resembled a doorknob. Now here we are, much, much later, and I would like to imagine that I'm at least a little bit better at, you know, Blender model creation and all that stuff. Basti, thank you for making it as a JPEG. Thank you. Okay, let's take this into GIMP and then apply like a paper effect on it, so it's not just like a raw image. Okay, this looks filter, artistic. Why does this canvas look weird? It's like layering? Shouldn't do that. I'll send the back of my pumpkin in Discord when I get access to your computer. Yeah, I'm gonna add some of the photos we took also. I need to find out where it saved them at. Also, is there a good, like, hold on. Let's do GIMP add paper effect. Use a pre-existing texture, create one using noise and blend mode. That's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying. I did this, I think I have something in engine that would be quicker to do. Or if anything, I can just import them raw. If this takes more than, let's see, we're at 122. If this takes more than 8 minutes, we'll just drop them in directly. Later on, I can figure out how to make it look more like paper, but I'm not too concerned. There are already a couple instances of paper that don't look like it. Oh, this is all one mesh, which is also really not great. Because it's this. So, we're just going to... Like the only paper asset I have. Well, we're just going to have a bunch of these scattered around. I gave up on doing the paper thing, especially because I don't have a bunch of different paper. How big are these PNGs? Two megabytes! What do you think we're doing around here? Kilobytes, see? The JPEG. Let's convert. Can I just, like, change the extension to a JPG and make it smaller? Ah, whatever. It's probably easier just to do this. Export poster.jpg. I'm sure it does, like, some auto-processing in GIMP. Subsampling. Yeah, sure. LMNOP. Where's my poster? Poster.jpg. Look at that. Kilobytes. Kilobytes. Second one. Not the bots on Twitch. Oh no. Whoa, Jessica showed up. Hey Jess, how you doing? You just missed the pumpkin game. We can always go back to it if we need to. Just chill out for a bit. Poster2.jpg. Back from chores, what are we doing? We're gonna add these photos, these images, into the game. I'm converting them to a JPEG because that's a much smaller file size. I'm busy with school since we will get a big... Ooh, good luck, good luck, good luck. Study up. School's important, so are exams. And then Basti, I think you already made yours PNGs, or JPEGs, so I don't need to do it. Huh? Where'd they go? Oh. Why does Control-click do that? I'm missing one, I think. The snowflake one. Or anything here that's lore inaccurate. Ah! That's not their name. Oh yeah, don't... Downloading things that you're unaware of is not... is a no-go. Do not recommend, personally. Can we just smudge? There we go, we can smudge a couple of this. Because I don't know if the tank thing is... I did this again. Because I don't know how to apply the right text to it. That can stay. Redacted. Yeah, people from the community have been, and the Discord specifically, had been making some stuff in the chat because I said, hey, there's gonna be place in space for posters to go on, and I sourced a lot of them. There's a lot of good public domain art on ArtV that I pulled a lot of just school posters from, but people put effort into making these, and I don't want that effort to go unnoticed. So did I export that to the right location? I have a very strong feeling I didn't. Oh, snowflake.jpg. No, I didn't. Export as... Oh, I did. Poster 7. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Obviously, I bought Alan Wake 1 and 2 again for my computer, so I'm going to need to replay it. So I was thinking of doing some form of difficulty challenge, recording in it, and maybe a video. Sounds cool. Sounds good. Is the question, like, what software to use? You have any bright ideas for the difficulty challenge of the two games? Do you have a Guitar Hero guitar? You don't know where I am now? Oh, we've, I also did a lot offline. How much are they? I have no idea. That's just something I've seen people do. Death is restart is obvious, but I was wondering what else I should do if I die in Alan Wake 2, I restart Alan Wake 1. People have done that. That's a good one. I like. Or like every time the character says something in Alan Wake, I don't know, like you do something. I don't know like what word they would happen to say. Like darkness or light. Like every time they say the word darkness, I don't know. It's something. Wish you could play that game. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jess. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? Okay, the piano. Again, it just says win when you win. The idea I have, and maybe you guys can help. Maybe you guys can throw some ideas at me. Because initially, I did have a good idea for how to end this. But due to time constraints, that's not happening. Oh, I need to change my category on Twitch. Hold on. Software. Game calling. Due to time constraints, the ending I had planned isn't happening. So I'm trying to like forcefully come up with one. And I think Jessica recommended something like weeks and weeks ago that I liked. I think it was her. But it was like the lid to the piano closes shut and is loud and almost like a jump scare. I was thinking of maybe doing that. Like when you get the puzzle right, but I don't know if just like doing that and cutting to black, if like the ending is going to be abrupt no matter what. But I'm trying to come up with something that is maybe not so much. The initial idea, by the way, and I paused because I was half thinking in my head. The initial idea, by the way, was that this centerpiece, again, snaps off and rolls off outside of this hallway, and then you were supposed to go try to pick it up. But when you went into the hallway to try to find it, it was gone. And then this was back when you had the night-day cycle, still a part of it. The next morning, you would go around the entire school trying to find it. Eventually, it becomes nighttime again, and you can hear it. And you can kind of hear it moving. And as you follow the sound, it leads you into a crawl space up in the attic, and there you find her body. The body of the ghost. And that would be how it ended. Don't have time for all that. At least maybe at some point in the future I will. If I want to return to this after Return on this Day. Probably, honestly, sporadically throughout the rest of this year I will. But, for the sake of this, like, being ready tomorrow, how do I end it? Now, basically, if you turn dollar into, I feel like, yeah, that's the, see, I think Steam has an automatic conversion rate, but it's not great. Maybe the ghost chases you out of the school. I don't know, because that would mean I would have to get, like, any kind of AI controller. It's not something that I don't know how to do, but it's like debugging that and getting it to work seamlessly. Well, I don't know, that would take too much time. Are you trying to complete this by tomorrow? Yes. It's mostly done. Like, you can get here. You can start to finish, get to this part. But I feel like just exiting out of the game, or like the game crashing, isn't. Again, I am just kind of leaning towards like the camera pans up a little bit and this lid slams shut. The issue is this lid is all attached as like one piece. So I would have to like split it up. Let's also move her. She's not supposed to be standing there. Here she goes. No. There you go. Okay. One thing I was thinking is maybe like as you like I don't know, I was thinking like maybe it does roll off, but then as you try to walk out of this door, it slams on you and that's where it ends. Even that, I feel like getting the animation where this rolls off is not something I can do tonight. How does revolver only pistol for Saga? No upgrades. Their charms are Alan Wake 2 permadeath, and every time they say Alan Wake, I beat Daylight, Empress of Light, and Terraria. That would be funny. The beating Daylight, Empress of Light, and Terraria would be so funny. Just because it's like... Not because it's related in any way, but because it's not, I think. Like, that's my kind of humor. Alan Wake, to be more specific. I see. Let me open Audacity again. Because, let me eat this. How loud is this going to be? Okay. When the player beats it, I was thinking of letting the music box play the rest of, like, that one song and then ending it. So, like... So, right there in that last note, let's pull this up so I can show you guys visually. Rather than letting it do this, or, pardon, this part. And then rather than that last note, would be like the piano shutting. Mela! How are you? We just got done doing the Pumpkin Festival game. Have you seen it? Melaraid, whoa! Hi, peoples. Hello, hello. You ready to be on Twitch? Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Fantastic evening. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of Mela's stream. That would be fun. I could also consider Hitless Nightmare. We're trying to figure out how to end this game. Because right now you can play it up until the end. But currently what happens is you get this neat little message in the top left of the screen that says win. And so I was like, okay. Well, the final puzzle is a piano playing along with a music box. And I was like, well, what if the piano lid slams shut? Like, right at the final notes of the music box. Because no matter what, I don't really have time to implement the ending I wanted to implement. So it's going to feel abrupt no matter what. What was your ending? I've missed it because it's like half of your message is Alan Wake. What if the ghost played the last part, then the camera turns? See, I was initially thinking that too a while ago, where it's like you see her hand reach down and play the last handful of notes. But I had to change the actual puzzle itself just to save time, so I won't be able to do that. What did you say, Basti? You missed like 2 billion live streams. What's wrong with your ending? I was just trying to think if there was something else I could do. I would have to go back into Blender and split this model up into 2, which honestly isn't the worst thing I could do. I think we should probably just run with that. So we'll need a sound effect, and we will need there's my piano. Let's see. So we're going to want to separate this. Separate this. And then have these 3 exported as one. We don't need to change the UVs, luckily. We do want this to be here. Let me hold on. Check this. Oh, that's a lot of changes. I'm worried that if I import this, it might mess it up. Is piano here at all? If piano is not here... Okay, no. Piano.u asset. So a lot of this is here. I want to commit a lot of this anyway. Let's do that. Penultimate. Commit. Oh, the ghost chases you, I see. Let me do a save all, actually, because it might not have tracked some of that. No worries, Basti. If you have to leave, good night. Thank you for dropping by. Get some sleep for your flight. Actually, honestly, it might be better to sleep on the flight, depending on how long that flight is. I'm gonna wait until this is done before I try to save anything. Just because I'm worried that if I save something that it's actively trying to work on, then that's gonna cause issues. So let's go to free sound and see if we can find a freesound.org. You can find like a door slamming sound effect or a piano slam. Piano slam. I made the model, kind of. I'm using an old one. Alright, be prepared for these to be potentially loud. Hold on, I might as well mute the audio. Alright, that didn't sound good at all. Okay, it looks like these are quiet enough so we can listen to them together. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. If only there was like a wood sound with it too. Oh, that doesn't... That sounds... Like that first part? That's a potential. It, like, the backgrounds... I might have to clean it up in Audacity a little bit. Too much going on there. Okay. Rain. We can probably grab multiple. Like if we do like pick a door slam sound effect. And oh yeah, let me log in. If we do a door slam sound effect on top of this and play them at the same time, then maybe that'll be what I want. I have a feeling this commit, by the way, is not going to work, because it's going to complain about it being too big. But it's not going to tell me that until the very end. Of course not. Okay. Let's keep looking for like a door slam sound effect to go with that. Door slam. These are a lot softer of a door slam than I was hoping for. That was loud, but it didn't sound like it would. That was close. That's a close one. Oh, hold on. Story, I beat Nightmare Grim. Sounded like a car door. This one? Or the other one we talked about? I feel like this is quick enough and close enough that maybe like I can slip by with that one. All right, now that we kind of have a candidate, let's work our way up from the bottom. Not that one, I see. Ooh. All right, candidate number 2. That was candidate number 1, I think. That sounds like a Foley effect. Okay, we have 2 choices. That one Or that one. I'm kind of thinking number 1. This one. Let's combine them in Audacity and see what they sound like. One? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Oh, nice. This one is Creative Commons 0. Without need to attribute. The other one is Creative Commons 4. Which, means I have to put his name in the... Which isn't awful. I'm just thinking like time. I'll just put in the description. Unless... Can I quickly make something sound alike here? No. Oh! I might be onto something. Alright. Let's export this and let's open this with MuseScore so we can get a better sounding piano effect. Two is really good. Okay, that's the effect we're going to go with. Export to OGG. So cool. The Creative Commons sound, or the public domain sound we have access to. Oh, wait. New. Oh, this is the wrong... Wait. Oh, no. This is it. Delete this. And then let's get this. Amplify this just a little bit. Also, I don't know how loud it is. I'm going to turn this down just for you guys in case it's too loud. Alright, good night, Basti. Again. Let's add reverb on this because the piano has good reverb already. Do large room? Too large. Meeting room. Small room. Dark. Alright, I'm going to turn it down even more for you guys because I want to amplify this a bit more and make it like a loud enough to be a jump scare. Not like you go deaf loud, but my audio settings on OBS are all kinds of messed up. And so what might just be like normal loudness in game Why is it not letting me... amplify anymore? Okay, I guess I've been told no. Well, I see. It sounds super compressed. Sweet. Okay. Now we... Does this get combined as one audio file? Export audio. Piano Slamma. So now if we open this up... Oh, it did it! Oh, that's surprising. Okay, cool. Open up Piano Slam. What does this sound like? We're gonna add this under audio. Piano Slam. I also spelt slam wrong, but I don't think anyone notices. That's good enough. Good enough. Okay. Now we need the separated material, which, or not material, the separated object, which is this. Selected objects. Oh, wait. What does it think a piano is? Let's answer that question first. Okay, it does see this as all one object. Which... Oh, but this is just a standalone thing. Okay, I think we'll be fine. If we do this, 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 this. Technically, these two can be together. Is there a reason why they weren't? Because they weren't always, were they? Ah, whatever. Stick to our guns. So now, if we re-import, there's a good chance that this either does bad things or they do good things. That would be bad. Simple, easy baby fix, though. Check this out. Yeah, save all. Yep, do it. See, I hate when I hit the save all button, and then when I close, it says, hey, some things haven't been saved. It's like, then what was the save all button for? Hey, ho, how you doing? Keep Piano Slam. Discard. I think we want to discard that. I think if we discard Piano Asset, that alone will fix it. Essentially, it's like a master undo button. It's better than Unreal Engine's undo. Because like once you replace an asset in Unreal Engine, it acts as if it's always been that thing, even if it hasn't. Oh, and we are very close to finishing this game. Me finishing it probably won't happen live on stream, but I'm just kind of chipping away here. Right now, we're just working on the ending of the game. It's going to be a little abrupt. The piano lid closes. That's probably where I'll wrap up if we can get that done tonight. Because after that, I just need to add tooltips on, like, how the player uses the... What's going on here? Let me make sure that we have, like, the most recent things saved. Okay, good. This is the last thing we touched, so all that's in. You got 3 minutes? No worries. Fix your movement controller? Oh, I did. I did. Check this out. He doesn't climb on the chairs anymore. And look at this. I can walk through doors sideways. Go ahead and just don't worry about her. Fine. Have a good night, Darth. How are you? We don't need to reopen these assets. Okay, change of plan. We're gonna import it. We're gonna call it Piano 2. Export FBX Piano 2. Oh, I didn't do selected objects. We are going to make a temp folder. We'll call this new piano. It should have all the UVs still, so I don't need to change that. Where is piano 2? Where is piano 2? Oh, I saw piano 1, and then it moved my mouse. No. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we go... I'm gonna open these in a different screen. Just because it's quicker to apply the material that way. Did you watch? Oh. Oh. I'll do it for one of the holidays I have coming up. The nondescript holiday. I've been cooking, okay? Oh, speaking of cooking, I still have to make my lunch for tomorrow. That's fine. I can do that at 1 a.m. I can just buy lunch, whatever. Okay, so now I drag this out. What's the scale here? 0.5. Why are you messed up? Hmm? I thought this was the fixed piano. No, it was definitely that other one. Yeah, it was definitely this one. Why are all the UVs all kind of like whack? Oh, did it not save that? Maybe hold on. If we apply the same. Oh wait, that kind of looks like what we see here, isn't it? think so. Let's see, if we apply the same UV, Smart UV project. No, this is it. This is definitely it. Okay. So now, if I do separate you, separate you. Now we re-import. Why does it have so many keys? Oh, it's because they did select all. Alright, that's fine. We just don't need all of these. As long as these line up, all I really care about, which they still might not, would be kind of annoying. Okay, they do. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, what? I have no background music? I muted it. My bad. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just quiet. Let me bump it up. I am very locked in, though. You are not wrong. Okay, 0.2. That was not right. 0.5. And then we should hopefully be able to copy. Oh, you love to see how clean that is. Would you say you have locked in syndrome? I mean, I don't know what else I would call it, Hoden. The entire, like, past 2 weeks. Like, absolutely. Okay. We have one last issue to solve. The origin point is down there, and if I set it in Unreal Engine, it's not actually going to apply it, because Unreal Engine's stupid. So I have, realistically, one option. Is to do this, and then manually just move it. Turn on snapping. Get as close as possible. Yeah, you can apply an Unreal Engine 5. You can, like, set it as pivot, and, like, while you're in the scene, it'll apply the entire time. but in Blueprints, it still uses the imported one. Okay. So now the goal is on end, we play the sound effect and we slam this shut. What degree is that? Let's turn off rotation snapping. And let's see, this is about 20... 26? 27? 26.5. Call it. What are you doing on Halloween? Some friends invited me to a bonfire. So just gonna be chilling out. Nothing too exciting, which is exactly what I want, because I have had probably the busiest October I've ever had. And I am so ready just to have a chill November as much as I can. No, siree. How about you, Hoden? I know that Halloween really isn't as big in Germany as it is in the US. But anything cool, at least for a Friday night? Okay. Nice. Nice. Rather than win... Play sound. 2D, sure, why not? Piano slam. I don't think we need any of these. And then we want to... Oh wait, no, we don't want to do the sound first. We want to do it as soon as the timeline is finished. New timeline. Want 2 floats. One at 0 rotation, I believe is what it is. Yeah, so 0 rotation on, this looks to be the y-axis. Yep. And then we go down about negative 27, negative 26 and a half. So 0, 0, and then after about, let's say, quarter of a second. How long do you think it takes a piano to fall? And I need to work. Oh, boo. But same. Negative 26.5. Let's give a little bit of curvature on this. And then quarter of a second. That might be kind of quick. Dude, what am I doing? Get lid. That rotation. That actor rotation, I think. And then make rotator. Want you on this. This here, I believe, is positive 180. Yep. That should be it. Yeah, when's the time change? Excellent question. Time change fall 2025 US. November 2nd. Oh wait. So is that next stream? Yeah, next stream. Because our next stream is going to be the dev stream on Monday, which is going to be return on this day. We finally get back. We get back to where we belong. Okay, let's test this out right quick. It's obviously not going to go there. Oh, that sounded good. Okay. Now we just have to pan the camera up. Oh, this isn't movable. So many in code. Cool, sadly next week and all the other weeks you can't watch. No worries, man. No worries. I get it. I get it. All is good. How much do we need to pan the camera up? That's not the camera. For it to be looking at the piano lid. Oh, we might need to like pan up. And move back, maybe? Let's see. We move back 57. Let's see. Let's do rotate first, because that's easier. Rotate about -35. Pan back by about -57. How about like -87? Make that a nice number. So -35, -30. And then so this one will be, this is the distance, this is the rotation. Be actually negative. Problem is we have to get the original, which the original of our rotation is -19. No, 0. Wait, that's not right. No, it is weird that it shows it as red on this little thing here, but it's actually the green, which is the -20. So our rotation starts at -20, and then it moves up by -35, which puts us at -55. This is a quarter of a second in. This is 0 seconds. And then likewise, this location is whatever this weird value is that just happened to look good at the time. Huh? Okay, I guess it just didn't like that. And then 0.25 to, I think it was like, what, negative 87? And then just need to connect it. Set, I'm assuming it's relative rotation. Owen, we'll find out. It's either one or the other. This is the rotation, so make rotator. Double check, because I don't remember exactly. But yeah, that one was not the rotation, the middle one. Or pardon, this last one. And our rotation by default is 0, 0. So that we don't need to change this, and we can plug this in directly. And then set location. Wait, I think there's like a set location rotation. Save on execution step. Oh, shoot. Close your rotation. Okay, you're green. Then negative 180. And then make vector X. I don't think we wanted X. No, we wanted Y. Does it have an odd? No, it doesn't. That's fine too. Okay. It's why'd it rotate weird? Shoot. Is it supposed to be world? Yeah, there's a lot of... I had a lot of cool ideas for that one, Hoden. And I'll go back once Halloween is over and then add a few. I was talking about some of the ideas I had for, like, you know, a bit more in-depth ending that I think would be a lot more interesting and fun. But just for tonight, we'll get at least something in. I think it's LFKD. What? Why am I here? Okay, so something I think is going on with the rotator. It could also be, you know what? It could be that... No, I would probably do like 10 to 25% the Halloween game, and then like the rest the main game. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:30. We're rocking. Okay. So what's the issue here? We're setting our location from -20 to -35. Our location. Oh, that is wrong. That is completely wrong. This one was our location. Not only was this one our location, it has other fields in it. So this needs to be in, let's see. Needs to be a -30. This needs to be a 10. Double check our rotation. Zero, so -20 to 35. That makes sense. That should be good. Have a good night, Jessica. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, thank you. This should be the last change, and the rest of the night it's just going to be like some cleanup and some like edge, like some just nice to have stuff. Oh, shoot. What? Maybe it's meant to be local. Because I changed it back to world. That local location rotation. That is a good question. I think so. I'm pretty sure, like, if I were to go to the store, I would still have to pay taxes. Like, anytime it's in the government's favor, the answer is usually yes. Oh, that's close. It's just backwards. Okay. Oh no, that one was right. This one was wrong. You think? Dog, half the time, I'm just like, whatever. Just give me my gas. I don't have a choice. Did it rotate? It's kind of hard to see. I'm too rich to care about stuff. Yeah. I just say, take it all, government. Take all of my money. I think we can fix this by like bumping this up to 0.5, keeping the camera look the same, but moving this to 0.5. Like the thing dropping. I think it's just dropping too quickly. Let's also make sure that this is correct. So -26. That's right. That's right. Oh, that's closer. It's still sort of slow. Point. Three five. And then fade to black after that. Let's make a fade to black widget. Widget. Duplicate this. On-screen text. Black. And then let's add image. I don't really need to line it up too much because it is just going to be black. Where's my color? Oh, that's weird. Okay. I would have thought that that needed to go higher up. So yeah, you mentioned that last time. What issue, what bug are you having? Oh, we'll have to fix that. I think there's an auto wrap. Oh, that put it in a weird place. This text bubble showing up right there could not be more annoying. Justification, middle justified, auto wrap. Will the game be open source, and is there a not expensive way for you to upload the project so someone, I don't know who, but someone could download it? I don't mind dropping a lot of the stuff. I would have to see what I could drop. I mean, obviously I own all of it because I made a pretty big deal to do that. Yeah, I think so. The only thing that's really fancy with this is this character controller, which in and of itself has tons of issues. But yeah, probably might not be immediately, but like probably like this November if that's something you're interested in. Like I don't have any reservations with it. I mean, pretty much the entire thing was live anyway, so it's not like I'm trying to hide any of the code. How do I change the font size? Whoa. Thanks for playing. There's a lot in this game that I wasn't able to complete. I like the way that sounds better. Able to complete time. There's a lot in this game that I wasn't able to complete in time before Halloween, but I hope you at least enjoyed it for what this. For what it is. This game was a challenge. This game was a challenge imposed on myself to finish. Oh, let's see. This game was a challenge imposed on myself to finish a horror game before Halloween while streaming the whole process live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or just want to chat, I've already begun working on my next project, taking all the lessons learned from this one with me. Love to have you. Most importantly, happy Halloween. Use a comma. Where at? I mean, I see that you retracted the message, but do you think somewhere in here could use a reword or a pause? Let's go to my interactable text widget. I forgot how to open a blueprint. So it's just create, add to viewport. And that's it, because I don't need to interact with this. Oh, the old channel name was Attractive Llama. Oh, it won't let me undo. Really, the only person who calls me Llama is Basti. I changed the channel name because I just didn't like it. You'll get it eventually. Have a good night, Houghton. Oh, boo. I think it closes too quickly. Can I add in like a slight delay? I don't know if delay works like this, because I think I've tried stuff similar in the past. Like, this technically just delays the execution of this entire branch, or something weird like that. Reminds me of the old Hello Neighbor alpha versions, thank you. Back when that game had charm. Oh, that does work. Okay, 0.5 seems like a bit too long. 0.25? Like, I want it to close pretty much right as the piano closes. Right? I want the screen to go black right as the piano closes. But yeah, something like that. That was borderline perfect. I want you to be able to at least see it. Alright, we're going to mute this. We're going to save all. And we're going to try to run this standalone. What time is it? Oh, it's still not even 10 o'clock. Hell yeah. I was up till like 1 a.m. last night working on this. So we're not going to do the full game right now. But I did add a dev backdoor. Oh, shoot. I didn't fix that collision, the light switch there. Oh. Ooh, that looks wrong. That needs to be fixed. This is meant to be like windows for the outside. I just couldn't get it to work. And then I think I need to delete this light here, because it kind of doesn't belong there. Oh, I need to close that too. It's supposed to be closed by default. Oh, we're not done yet. Alright, there's a little bit of like overlap on the bottom. Oh, which is not supposed to be there. Boom. That should hopefully cover it. One last thing. I don't know if I would want to stream that or not, because that might be a bit of a surprise. So let's at least do some of the cleanup that I mentioned I would do. Close that. Let's turn on collision so we can fix some of that. He shouldn't be here. rid of this light. Wait, who's referencing you? Oh, okay, I'll just set you to invisible. You are invisible? Huh? Who's referencing you? Okay, congratulations. You are the one who's... There we go. Okay, that was weird. You two, I'm guessing? You don't exist? Nice. Yeah, the collision on some of these here messed up. And I think any other bugs that come up, I'll just have to... Oh! We took screenshots for the pumpkin parade. Where did those go? Oh, on the menu there's a screenshots folder which open... Okay, okay. Cool. No, stop. Oh, I thought I added these right here. Oh, I added them into corkboard. Okay, fair enough. You probably... This one? Probably this middle one. And then... this one. Gonna look a little weird rotated. Let's see. Maybe it'll look okay. Yeah, it'll have to do. Cool. Okay, I have more stuff to do, but I think the rest I will do off stream. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you. Next stream will be on Monday. We're going to be working on the big game again. I'll have to update Daisy so we can get the schedule out for those of you in Discord. But this has been a very fun Halloween season. I am more than ready for it to end. I am exhausted. I am ready to get some sleep, but I've got a little bit more work to do. And then I might even upload this tonight. And then, who knows, I might have the link available at the same time, post it in the Discord. But pretty much, I say a lot here, right? I enjoy doing this. There's a lot that I learned. I appreciated having all of you here giving me feedback. I like the Halloween vibes that we have at this channel. So, it was a great season. For those of you who are only here for Halloween, I hope you enjoyed your time. I will be doing this again next year, so we hope to see you again. If any of you are interested, maybe even a little bit in sticking around, stick around, because there is plenty more to come over the next year. As promised, I will be making a video about the game tomorrow. Cool. There's plenty of bugs still that I'm sure I haven't found, so be wary. Alright. Happy Halloween to all of you. Enjoy your day tomorrow, or perhaps today. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good night. Last time you'll be seeing the ghost. Okay, good night.